stream on the road. And everything should be golden. Let me post that I'm going to be streaming on the Twitter sphere. I am trying out Bungie's marathon. I haven't played any of the closed technical tests and loosely followed development. This is sorta blind. Hope I like it. Come join. There we go. Okay, the YouTube stream is looking healthy. That is good. That is good. Okay, YouTube. Hey, Andrew Brown, you are the first person to be commenting. Tashi Moto? I'm not excited. Not even a little. I mean, that's okay. I'm not, you know, slighting you. More that it's, I feel like even the most jaded of people, you know, would probably be at least curious. Because it's the first Bungie FPS in, new one I should say, in, God, almost a decade, because Destiny 2 was 2017, right? Okay. All right, there we go. I've got the appropriate links up now on the social medias. From watching videos about Smiling Friends ending to catching LNG stream marathon, this is a wild day. I know Smiling Friends. I know that name. I don't know where I know that name, though. I really hope this game is good. Yeah, me too. Here, let me put on a little bit of music while we wait for the folk. Actually, no, we can boot up the main menu, I think. Uh-oh. Accept. Ah. I was fairly certain that I had BattleEye installed. I guess not. Hello, LNG. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Come on in. Is this the open beta? It is, it is. The drink of choice for this stream is Sparkling Frost Classic Lemonade with a little bit of I think it's green tea extract? Either way, it's got caffeine in it. You can find them at Aldi for about 59 cents per bottle. And let me tell you, they're pretty good. It's marathon in time. Yeah, it's time to run a marathon. Oh my god. Wow, that's really loud in my ears. Okay. Oh my god. Okay, I fixed it. Don't worry, don't worry. There's no reason to panic. I forgot that was today. Godspeed, Bungo. I already like the main menu. Hey, VB379, you are the... Sorry, VB. The chatting, or the fishing game is down. That's something I'm gonna fix, but I appreciate the gesture. How you doing, though, bud? You were the first person in here over on Twitch. I see you got Fwakoko. Fwakoko, is he in the... Oh, yeah, he's up there. Yeah, Fwakoko's up there. Cannot hear the game. Okay, let me turn it up a smidgen. Smidgen. Okay, press. Godspeed Bungo. Yeah, it's an adult animated series. Okay, gotcha. Oh, I think it's the people that kind of look like cookies, like the shape of their heads, right? Like they're very circular. I want to try the game, but Extraction just isn't for me. You know, I used to think that until I got into Arc Raiders. I used to think that Extraction wasn't for me until I played an Extraction shooter that I liked. Even if Extraction shooters aren't for you, give it a try. Just give it a try. Screen bounds. Does it have border list? It does not have borderless. Okay. Open mic. Let me set it to push to talk. Proxy chat. Yeah, of course we're going to enable proxy chat. What is this? Are you going to get fire red or leaf green? Like the old Pokemon games? Are they re-releasing them? They are? Oh, wow. I'll probably get... We're probably going to get leaf green, right? Yeah. Oh, hang on. This is lore.
The people of Earth and Mars are watching. Everyone is watching.
Breaking news. Contact has been lost with the Marathon colony ship.
VB, are you going to be playing this game, buddy?
The people just want to know what happened and what is the UASC doing about it.
Still no answers.
So there was like a disaster at this colony.
Shocking news today.
They're losing contact with the Marathon colony nearly 100 years ago.
After decades of citizens demanding answers.
Okay, hundreds of years in the future, the Russian accent has degraded into a what sounds like an American pretending to be Russian.
It reads,
somewhere in the heavens, they are waiting.
Oh my god. My the hairs on my arms are standing up.
Fragmentation protocol. Evaluating shell integrity. Evaluating vital sign. Evaluating recognition response. Executing neurological subroutine. Establishing passphrase. My last breath fell quiet, like dying embers. My first thought hung.
I know that voice actor. If you care, Warface Clutch announced its discontinued service. PC is May 27th, and console is August 25th. Wait, Warface? Or is Warface Clutch a specific version of the game? Like, is Warface proper also shutting down?
In the event of shell death. Subject exists only in this liminal state while their next shell is being woven. Please stand by. Yesterday, I walked with feet of fragile flesh. Today, I drift as light across the grid. Runners arrived in the Tau Ceti system after the investigation of a distress signal lost colony ship, the UESC Marathon.
It's crazy that this is supposed to be an AI voice, but it has so much more life because it's, you know, voiced by like a voice actor than some of the stuff that you hear in Arc Raiders.
Liminal buffer status 100%. Runner defragmentation complete. Your shell will be ready momentarily, and you will deploy to Tau Ceti 4 for your first assignment.
This is so cool, by the way.
Transfer in 3, 2, 1. Initiate.
It's very unsettling. Hey LNG, been spring cleaning, so this is the perfect stream to round the day. Oh, I'm glad PD plays music. I'm glad. This is definitely something that will help kind of fill the ears, you know? I'm cashing a check at Safeway. I'll be right back late night. I'm going to buy some nicotine pouches and then some food after. All right. Let us know when you're back, my friend. Whoever did the cinematics needs 2 raises. Yeah, that was very clever. It's it also feels very like unsettling a little bit. Like it's exciting, but also anxiety-inducing a little bit. And I think it's a mixture of the voice, the way that the voiceover was mixed, the just like this whole aesthetic that they're going with, the very detached, very impersonal way that they're describing things like consciousness. Oh man. Okay, so guys,
Your neural interface is malfunctioning.
run. Oh shit. There's no way that's gonna kill me. Right? Okay, you know what, it might kill me. They didn't give me a chance to check out the graphics options. Shit, okay.
Your perception matrix was damaged during transfer to the planet's surface. Your shell, too.
This is a good feeling menu.
Supplies. While I find a way to access the colony systems.
Highest. Okay, good. I just wanted to make sure everything was set to the highest. Chromatic aberration, NVIDIA reflex, UI refresh rate. Okay, it's all... To be honest, it's all looking fine. You know what? Frame rate cap, let's at least do that. Gameplay, apply changes. HUD opacity, full, reticle color. What do you guys think of like a cyan HUD? Reticle. Sound, headphones. Okay. And then the one thing that I do want to make a change to... Oh, quick melee is C. Okay, you know what? I will try out the default controls, at least for a little bit. Warface is shutting down. Only Warface Russia now. That's nuts. Warface has been around for well over a decade now. Like, it's a game I think about at least once a month. Like, just heavy, weighty feeling first-person shooter. That's so sad that it's shutting down. When did they announce it? Hey, late night subscriber for almost 10 years. First time catching you streaming. Love the content. I appreciate that, man. Thank you for sticking with me for the whole decade. And welcome to the stream. It's nice to finally, well, not face-to-face, but, you know. Is this a beta for Marathon? It is a beta for Marathon. Okay, we are golden, though. So here's something interesting about this game, guys. If you're somebody who is at least remotely interested in, like, Halo, the technology behind Halo, like the game engine, you know, Blam, this currently is the most up-to-date version of the Blam engine. The way that the Blam engine's trajectory goes is, you know, starting with Halo 1 all the way to Halo 3. Around the time of Halo 3, Bungie split Blam off into two separate engines. One was being used to develop Destiny, and it got turned into what they call internally the Tiger engine. And then the other branch went on to make Halo Reach, which then went on to become the foundation for Halo 4, and then Halo 5, and then Halo Infinite. With Halo Infinite seemingly being the last, you know, of the Blam engine, because now it's being kind of like attached to the Unreal Engine. So Destiny then came out, which was an evolution of Halo 3 tech, or like a rebuilding of it, kind of. Then Destiny 2 came out, and then they did this like rebuild under the hood for Destiny 2 somewhere in like 2020, I think it was. And now Marathon is the latest evolution of that technology. So this engine here goes all the way back to Halo 1. Cascadia. Dude, the environmental details are really cool. I like the look of this world. I know that the aesthetic is a little bit not to everyone's taste, but I like it. I like it quite a bit. Medical cabinet. Alright, yeah, we'll take these. How do you quick move, though? Oh, you just click them? How is the audio? They announced it today right after the server maintenance thing. That sucks. That sucks a lot. Warface is really cool. Like, genuinely, really, really, really cool. Okay, let's heal. Do we just have to recharge our shield? No, not this. That is... I think I just activated like a suit. Oh god. Okay, hang on. I am... Use. There we go. Okay, that's how you make your shields come back. And then let's patch ourselves up. Because this game does have medkits. Okay.
Authorization terminal active. Use it to interface with the colony systems.
How is it so far? It looks like the Tiger engine. Uh-oh.
I recommend you not follow those orders. Stay calm. Your newly acquired systems access will allow you to navigate
The robots are coming.
Search the structure for a way out.
Shit. Okay. We'll do that. It's a tutorial, so I'm not in any real danger, but I'll play along.
Look for a drain or vent
They're coming, the robots. I gotta get out of here. Let's grab this, let's grab this. What is this? Credits? Okay. A drain, a drain. Oh! Okay, we gotta go. They're coming in. I can hear them breaking in. Okay. Oh shit, did you hear them?
By syncing your systems
Yeah, the clankers are coming.
We've secured you permanent access to all of New Cascadia. Know when
Oh,
to
shit.
pick a fight and when to make an exit. All that matters now is staying alive.
Okay, I'm gonna make a run for it.
The UESC believes Tau Ceti
All right.
and everything on it belongs to them.
You guys feeling the tension?
You'll need a weapon.
Who's that voice? That's not good. That sound, whatever that sound is. The sound design is incredible in this game so far. Oh, quick feet check. Yep, you can see your feet in this game. Oh, man. Do you guys see the, it's this undescribable feeling. It's very hard to articulate for people who don't know. But looking down at my feet, the way they adjust themselves, it's so, you can see the Halo DNA. It's very, I don't know what it is about it.
For weapons and supplies. They don't need them anymore.
Oh my god, yeah, that, it feels like the Halo engine. Okay, let's take the assault rifle. Okay. Volted battery? Volt thrower? Okay. Yeah, we'll take it. These are cool, these weapons. Hang on. Okay. Reload animation. I guess I feel like could have been a little bit cooler, you know. Not tactical, more like a little bit more stylish, I guess. Magnum MC. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, that reload animation. So far, the reloads, they leave a bit to be desired. Like, this is probably just like the autism speaking, but I feel like Bungie, around the time of Halo Reach and then going into Destiny, they really figured out how to make reload animations look really satisfying. But this feels kind of like... I feel like that should have been like, boom, with the fingers spread out, you know, slamming the thing in. A little bit more exciting looking on the finale. And then same with this. Like that slamming the mag in, you know, spread those fingers out a little bit. Give the feeling that it's really being just slammed in there. That's okay, though. The sounds are great, I'll tell you that much. Hey, LNG, is Reb in here? She is. The title Warface 1000% sounds like a caricature of vapidly violent video games you'd see on an episode of Law and Order. Oh yeah, no, for sure. Like, it's one of those things where it's like, ha ha ha, your game is called Warface. Like, that's so dumb sounding.
The only way to safely move solid matter off-world. That includes you. Scavenge the area for additional assets if you need them. But be careful. Die here, and you'll lose everything.
I just want to, like, stop and look at everything, you know? I can hear robots moving around. What was his name? Joseph Cross, the art director of this game? It was a cool direction to reboot Marathon in, because the original Marathon game was sprite-based. You know, it was very similar to Doom, the original Doom. And it never had that opportunity to be translated into 3D. So there was no precedent for what Marathon would look like in 4K with, like, proper models and lighting and stuff. And I feel like this was a really inspired way to kind of... You know, it's... I heard somebody describe Marathon and sprite-based games are, by their very nature, very abstract and driven around personal interpretation, because it's kind of up to you and your imagination to fill in the atmosphere where the tech can't. So making the art direction of the game feel very abstract and kind of like bizarre and strange looking. Like graphic realism, I think Joseph Cross called it. Like, it's a shame about the some of the textures, you know, because this aesthetic relies so much on, like, do you see, like, the lines and lines of, like, little dots and stuff like that, you know, like weird little symbols, and some of those decals were nicked from an online creator who also really enjoyed this aesthetic. And unfortunately, it seems like Joseph Cross kind of went down. He fell on his sword so that the game could kind of get out the door. He left Bungie. He announced his departure, which sucks. Because this was a really cool aesthetic direction. Oh, man. Should I shoot them? Okay, yep. Here, let's get out the Magnum. Dude, the pistols are actually pretty good. Wow! The feedback is great! Look at that! That's awesome! That's, Destiny does something really similar, where some of the more, like, synthetic, oops. That's not, okay, I am pressing everything but the, what is the luggage? Oh my god. Okay. Let me take a quick gander at the controls, because I'm pressing literally everything but the control I need. Character. Hold crouch, toggle crouch, interact, give up trade ability, tactical ability, use equipment, Open equipment radial is 5. Okay. Wait, no. 4? Yes. Okay, let's patch her up. Counter argument, the original Marathon and Trilogy have a heavy industrial aesthetic, and I think it's cool. Well, the original Marathon Trilogy's artwork has a heavy industrial aesthetic, but the actual in-game look of Marathon is quite different from how the artwork looked. You know? Which I think actually leads into that abstract nature, that for you used your imagination to apply those loading screens, basically, or not loading screens, but the artwork to the rest of the game. Here, I think there's only a tiny bit of charge in each of these. Yeah, there's only a tiny bit of charge in each of these. Genetics record? Sure. I guess we'll take it. Okay, so is this going to be like, at the end of the tutorial, after I get to the extraction point, it's going to have me scripted to die by, like, a player, you know, that's, like, clearly AI controlled? Like, am I going to get shot in the back and it's going to be like, huh, he's got good loot on him, you know, and then I get booted to the main menu and they're like, good try, runner. There are other players you can encounter in this game. Tau City is a dangerous environment. Proceed to the exfil point. Let me open up the map then. Oh, it's on the other side here. Okay. I'm just happy we have a new shooter that looks different. Yeah, it certainly looks different. Yeah, it doesn't have that that like photorealistic Unreal Engine bog standard copy paste look. Man, I love here LNG really cultivates a neat community of friends. That's nice of you to say. I appreciate that. Thank you. I try my hardest. I'm out of ammo for that rifle though. Oh, come on. That's a Destiny sprint animation. I recognize it. I know where that's from. Okay.
Your prime ability is charged. Use it during combat to unleash a barrage on your enemies.
Okay. Use it to unleash a barrage. I can certainly do that. Okay. We hop up here. How do I unleash said barrage? Oh, I just shoot at the thing I want? Okay. Okay, let's activate the exfil.
Calibrating your destination. I'll see you on the other side.
Run an attempting exfil from perimeter.
Uh-oh.
All UESC forces converge.
Oh boy. Ah, man. Okay. I'm definitely gonna have to fiddle around with my controls, because I am not a control as crouch guy.
Tactical ability is ready. Use it to deploy a personal shield.
This is UESC Security Commander Orion, authorizing kill orders on all runners present in the town.
That almost looks like the Titan Punch. Definitely feels like a Bungie shooter. A lot of the animation feels ripped straight out of Destiny. Reloads, sprint jumps, basically everything. Well, the reloads I think are actually better looking in Destiny. These ones they lack a they lack like a finishing pose that's really strong. I know that sounded very vague and kind of weird. They feel very, they're definitely built off of Destiny, though. Like, you can tell where they started out. Okay, here we go. Okay, we're extracting. Wow, okay, I thought they were gonna, like, do the thing where I'm gonna be killed right before I extract to teach me that there are other players roaming. Oh, using control for crouch has always been dreadful. Alt control all the alt all the way. You press alt to crouch? Okay, I see. I press the C button personally. That is just me, though. As a water enthusiast, how interactable is the water of this game? I'll have to give it a try, actually. We'll see if it stacks up to the water technology of Halo 3. Okay, there's seasonal levels. That's okay. I expected that. I've got to get used to all of this, like what all of this means. Welcome to the Marathon Server Slam. Thank you for joining us. New tutorial and onboarding. 5 lunch runner shells, scavenger mode with Rook. Okay. Loadout. So here's my character. That's cool. I like that. That's a cool, powerful pose. Select shell. Let's see the shells. Okay, so these are the shells that are available. This person was called Glitch once upon a time.
Tuned, ready to run.
I didn't like that.
Nothing escapes me.
Don't fear the unknown.
That's Adam Jensen, that voice.
Prepped for risk mitigation.
Any fight's a good fight.
Should be.
Push the.
Let's call.
Okay,
said he's calling.
Oh my god, that's... I don't like that character at all.
It's always calm before the storm.
Okay, this one I know can turn invisible. Yeah, active camo, smoke screen.
Hit him where it hurts.
Time to hunt.
Should I just... You know what? I'm just going to do this. Because it seems like the most broken of them, you know? Okay, weapon cosmetics. Cosmetics are never lost. All copies of a weapon get cosmetized. Customized. I don't know why I thought that said cosmetized. Okay, there's a healthy little selection of weapons here. That's cool. They all fit that general aesthetic. They look kind of like, not Tinker Toys. What are they called? You know those, like, toys when you were a kid and you'd put them together and they're made out of, like, metal pieces? You could build things like cranes with them. All right, what's the verdict? Is it trash? Well, we just beat the tutorial. I'll say this much. It feels good. It's that... You can tell that it's the Halo engine under the hood, even if it's very, very, very heavily modified. Just don't check out the Twitter and you'll be okay. Oh, is Twitter being toxic about this game? Mm-hmm. I like your idea of the marathon. I like your idea of the marathon tutorial voice is just C-3PO. Oh, is that what I was doing? I was doing a C-3PO voice. View contracts. I played a ton of the tests. I'm excited to get home and play more. I have not participated in any of the tests, so I'm very, very, very blind here. Really good music. That's very creepy.
Welcome home, runner.
Okay, next.
I'm Oni, your onboard navigational intelligence. Your consciousness and my neural programming are inexorably interlinked. Think of me as a friend, one you don't yet remember. You may still be experiencing some memory degradation from the damage to your perception matrix. But worry not. Cyber Acme is here for you. I'm here for you.
This is really unsettling. No tucks, no brucks. Oh wait, no tucks, no bucks. Everything in this game looks like it's from a cool, trendy stationery store? Does this give stationery store? Try to type Arc Raiders in the chat. I don't care about all of that stuff. This is how the baristas look at me if I don't tip. Oh yeah. Dude, when they give you the thing at the drive-thru for like Starbucks or something, and you have the option to give a tip, and they're pretending not to look at you, but you know that they are. Apparently, they don't even get those tips if you put them in, so just hit 0 and you'll be okay. High guard, but with a paywall, honestly. No. No. I'm sorry, but that's not honest. No, this is far more inspired than High Guard as far as aesthetics and vibe are concerned. Like, this is a completely different plane of existence compared to High Guard.
Per our arrangement, you've come to Tau Ceti to scavenge the room.
Like, this screen alone is more creative than anything you'd find in High Guard.
Successfully calibrated you to new Cascadia systems. Our next step is connecting with factions who will pay for your services.
Like, you can totally not like this game, but let's not try to delude ourselves into thinking that this is on par with High Guard in terms of just lack of creativity, you know? Arc Raiders. Even if it was, High Guard's gunplay is incredibly tight. Can someone explain to me what gunplay means? Because I hear that phrase used a lot, and I think I might have an incorrect assumption of what it means. I think when I hear gunplay, what I think they mean is the depth of the gameplay when shooting at other players. And to me, High Guard looked like simplistic baby stuff, you know, like Call of Duty style. Like, the guns don't have a lot of recoil. They're sort of hit scan. They're just bog standard, very middle of the road, not a lot going on under the hood, you know? Like, let me know if that's not even remotely what gunplay is. Because I think my understanding of that phrase is wrong.
The Unified Earth Space Council is equipped with advanced, faster-than-light
God,
communications technology.
I wish that this was a first-person single-player game, you know? Like, don't get me wrong, I am happy that there's going to be kind of like another extraction shooter. Because extraction shooters, I think Arc Raiders have taught me, are very, very fun when they're done well. And I am super happy that I've got Arc Raiders, which is my third-person extraction shooter, and hopefully this is good, because now this is my first person. But, man, I wish we could have gotten some kind of immersive sim, you know? Okay, so defeat elite UESC. All right, we can do that. Okay, and they'll give you, like, upgrades, I guess? Or you purchase them, or... Okay, so this is, like, your upgrade tree. Yeah, there's a lot that I'm gonna have to, We'll get fall damage mitigation. We'll also get loot things faster, you know? Okay, we'll do this. Yeah, I'm still a little bit overwhelmed by all of the stuff that is on screen at the moment, but I know that I will be able to get used to it. There's a codex here, which is cool. So if you want to learn more about the world, I guess. Okay, let's go in solo. Alright guys, you ready? Wait. No, I want to ignore. Crew, fill. No, I don't want to fill. How do I undo the fill crew? What is going on? Should I just do, perimeter, maybe? Like, crew fill is permanent? No, it's not. I was expecting that I could just, like, click on this, and then I would be able to turn off crew fill. I'm actually an ex-barista. We do actually get those tips through our paychecks. However, it's kind of BS because they split it evenly among all the employees. So it's kind of amounts to nothing. I promise most baristas are rational people who totally understand that tipping isn't easy in this economy. Being polite and patient is the only expectation we have. This thick dude, I wish that you could have been the barista at our nearby Starbucks. Because the baristas at our nearby Starbucks, they seem very overwhelmed and overworked. And they make a lot of mistakes. And they one of them is pretty, like, eye-rolly to us, you know? You sound, though, like you were consistently a pleasant experience there. Okay, I'm getting this a little bit. So these are basically your weapon attachments. This here. Implants, I guess, are what, like perks? Okay, we want to keep our health kits and stuff with us. Everything you extract gets thrown into your vault. And then you can take it into your next run. But the thing is, if you die, you lose all the stuff you were carrying. I can't wait for Pokemon Day tomorrow. Is it tomorrow? I'm hoping for a new EV evolution. Please let it be a dragon type. Please, Nintendo. That's all I ask. Well, we've got something we're going to be tuning into tomorrow. I could not help myself but look at the leaks about what the next couple of Pokemon games are going to be. And they sound very cool. Take shields with you. Did I take shields? Oh, did I just take shield recharging kits? Oh, okay. I've got shields.
Engaging affirmation protocol.
Here, let me see how it feels with the controller.
Every reset refines your potential. Assert.
Okay.
You are optimized for success.
Is there not a way to lower the crosshair? Gameplay, FPS limit, reticle color. There isn't. Oh my god, this is the first Bungie game since Halo 2 that doesn't have even an option for a lowered crosshair. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, there's no lowered crosshair option. Well, I think this game is ruined, frankly. I don't think I can keep playing this. Bungie's changed, man. They're not the same anymore. Wait, oh, did I accidentally turn off my HUD? Okay, hang on, let me fix that. That's okay, I'm gonna leave that as a bit of a survey feedback. I like my lowered crosshair. Bring to the pig. Do you keep on your good loot? A little bit out of left field, but it's all right. We'll permit it. Clearly, you were wrong about this being the Blam engine. If there's no lowered crosshair. Oh, man. I'm telling you, man. Bungie's changed. Maybe it's under video? No, they just, like, they don't have it. I'll tell you what. You know who I think is behind this? It's that Luke. It's fucking Luke. He played this game early. And he hates... He and I have gotten into arguments about lowered crosshair versus centered. It's him. It was him, I'm telling you. Okay, let's check out... that is the station. But I want to check out this little point of interest up here. Can I go in? Is this like a home? Like a little house? No, it's... Oh, it's like a truck? What is that? That's pretty... Ah! Okay. Ah! I thought it was like a pretty flower. How do I... Oh, this is not good. Okay. Oh, this is... Oh, God. Oh, my God. Okay. Okay. Oh, no. After I'm done studying, I'm going to draw cursed LNG fan art. Oh, boy, that's... I think I'm in for it. Was that the flood? Iconic! I think that was the flood. I can't wait until Halo campaigns Evolve release. The person in charge of Xbox now is a Halo fan, so I'm cautiously optimistic. We haven't seen enough. I don't trust. You know? I'm going to have to be won over. What are these Volt batteries for? Compact batteries used to power a variety of Volt weapons. How can I tell what is a Volt weapon? Okay. Okay, this pistol is a Volt weapon. So I got a shit ton of battery for it. This game is so good looking. Gosh, I love proprietary technology. Unstable gunmetal? Yeah, we'll take it. Enhanced ammo crate? Okay. Wait, no, that's like a... I can deploy it, right? I can deploy it and other people can probably grab it. What is this? Cannot activate. Empty drink container. No, thank you. Data card. What's a data card? Volt weapon, SMG, or pistol is technically the Halo Needler. Is that how they work? Volt weapons? They track? Requires station security office key. Okay. A security station, I think it said. A card you use to store data. Duh. Okay. Let me close this door. Just in case I'm being, like, followed, you know? I heard something. Oh! That's a robot. Hang on, I'm going to stay invisible. Yeah, we're going to take this. A subdermal listener? Okay, we'll take it. I don't know the value of any of this loot yet. It took me a little while in Arc Raiders to kind of figure out what's valuable, what's not valuable. Fumigation next week? Clear workspaces? Could you imagine living in this world and just everything looks like this? Let's grab that. I might get this game because it's not Unreal Engine 5 slop. Yeah, it's it runs incredibly well. Like, I mean, graphically, this is not, you know, this is not... Ah! I should have been listening. I should have been listening. I should have been listening. I wasn't listening. If I was listening, I could have heard that guy sneaking up on me. Graphically, it's not the most impressive looking game on the market, but as I have said before, and I will continue to say, art direction can go a long way in picking up the slack where, like, you know, rather primitive graphics don't. And Bungie are the masters of being able to just, you know, knock it out of the park when it comes to good art direction. And this game looks great. Move kit to vault. No, I want to keep this, right? Okay, so I guess this is like when you have nothing, you can use the Mida sponsored kit. All right, let me try again. Let me try a different runner shell.
This is gonna be fun.
Priming move sequencing for overdrive.
Capacitors fully charged.
Okay,
Well tuned.
I'll be this guy.
Let's go.
Does Arc Raiders legitimately have a style? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It's God. It's not called retrofuturism. It's very, like, I don't know the terminology for it, but it's like the kind of stuff that you'd see on, like, old vintage sci-fi novels in a used bookstore. The novels themselves possibly being 70 years old at this point. It's very, like, the Jetsons style, you know? NASA punk? No. It's not very NASA punk. No, it's not very NASA punk at all. NASA punk is like Starfield. NASA punk is like oh my god, what's that Christopher Nolan movie? The one everyone loves about outer space. Crap. Why am I blanking on the name of it? I think better when I've got one ear uncovered. I'm like, you know how, like, people will... Yeah, it's like Interstellar. Yes, exactly. Yes. Yeah, like, NASA punk is very much like, what if the whole world kind of looked like NASA? Like everything was an extension of a NASA space shuttle. NASA punk isn't a thing. NASA punk is a thing. NASA punk is a thing. It's only just recently being coined. But people for years have been doing NASA punk. They just didn't know to call it NASA punk yet.
To prevent disruptive cognitive dissonance, cyberacne suggests avoiding sympathetic identification with other runners.
Okay, they're saying basically avoid other runners. Okay. Atom punk is probably it. I don't know if I'd say atom punk, but... People love Interstellar? Yes, people love Interstellar. People love that movie because it is a very easy movie to love. Because it's good. I hate that I want to play it now. What, this or Arc Raiders? Arc Raiders is great. Don't be sorry. Or don't hate that you want to play it. Arc Raiders is fantastic. Or are you talking about Starfield? Don't hate that you want to play Starfield. That game's also good. The robot's coming. Ah! No! The robot was above me. Ah! Oh, ha! Okay. Oh, no! Oh, this is bad! Okay. You see this game? It has an Apex Legends slide. It's one of those, guys. Oh, sick. Movement tech. Oh, yeah, this game's good. It's got movement. Okay. I do kid, though, okay? Something I am liking immediately about the game is it feels heavy. It does not feel, like, twitchy and, like, snappy and stuff. This game feels, like, do you see how slow you kind of lumber around? Are there finishers in this? Possibly. The rabbits here are no joke. Yeah, no, the rabbits. They're what was that? Rabbit! Okay. As I was saying, we'll take the ammo crate. We'll take the unstable... Ew, unstable biomass. Is that poop? Is that poop that I just picked up? Is poop biomass? Uh-oh. That's not another player, is it? Here, let me heal up my shield a little bit. That is another player? Okay. That's not good. Yeah, unstable biomass. That's totally poop, right? Each container you open increases your loot speed. This increase resets when you're downed. Okay, so you can find, like, sort of like perks when you're out on your runs. And you lose them if you go down. Speaking of which, I literally have one shot left in my rifle. %90 of Starfield is like nothing, and then the 10% that is gold is unfortunately mostly really unimportant set dressing. I don't know if I'd say that. I'd say like 60% of the game is meaningful content. 40%, maybe 30% of the game is really fun, really engaging, with that final 10% being like the boring nothings. Like Starfield, I stand by Starfield being good. Not great, just good. What is this? Improves prime and tactical ability recharge rates. Oh, is this just like okay. Okay. Biohazard canister. Oh, that's totally poop.
Warning, reinforcements detected.
Nameless organ? Genetic records. Okay. I mean, we'll take the poop with us. Here, I need to up my sensitivity. Settings. Controller. Look sensitivity. Yeah, let's crank this bad boy up just a smidge. Aim response curve. Classic? What does classic mean? Auto look centering. Do they have just like button layouts? Stick layout. Okay, they have stick layouts. They don't have like I can just automatically set bumper jumper. Okay. The overrun AR. I think I hear another player or a robot coming, so we are gonna get out of here. Okay, we can't get out of here because all the doors are locked. Oh my god. Do you hear him? I can hear him stomping around. Oh boy, this is really tense. I'm not confident enough in like my understanding of the game's economy or like the shooting mechanics or anything like that. Sorry, just joining. Is Prox chat not working? I'm not sure actually. I'm playing without my microphone. Does this not? Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, I can hear it stomping around. Okay, it's a light machine gun. Let's go check out that cache. Just shoot better. I could definitely try that. If you guys are wondering what that little energy bar thing is that like builds up as you sprint and slide around, it's like this heat meter. So the idea is if you activate things like, you know, I don't actually know if jumping does anything. As you move about really fast, you know, sprinting, sliding, and stuff like that, your body, your synthetic body that you're playing in builds up heat and can start to break down. So you've got to kind of watch your movement. You can't just be running around everywhere. Is Reb pranking me? Is Reb pranking you? Why is my name gray now? Your name's not gray. It's blue. I'm looking at it. Let's move over this way. My guy has like a little... he has like a little thruster pack. I am getting out of here. Okay. Let's hop up this way. Oh my god.
There is a nearby profit opportunity.
A nearby profit opportunity? Like Halo? Is that a Halo reference? Ooh. I'm not being serious, by the way. That was a joke. Oh my god. Come on, come on, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Oh my gosh, I am about to die, aren't I? Oh, this is bad. How are the glass destruction physics? That is a great question. That's a very important question. I will take a look. Because we should know, shouldn't we? No, I can't go in there. It's too gassy. Well, shields are depleted. Shots on hostile targets have a moderate chance to return ammo. No, I'm okay. What is this? So, here's the thing about extraction shooters. You get to a point where your backpack is so full of stuff, and you don't really know what the stuff is, but you're pretty confident that the stuff is valuable, but you're also running out of, like, healing supplies. Okay, here, let's see. It's not great, but it's okay. It does the job, you know? Like, it's art over tech. Like, that's clearly not, like, realistic glass particles or anything. It's almost like a... It looks really strange. It looks almost watercolor-like, like a painting of glass. Like, it's hard to explain the way that it's being rendered, so I don't think it's an actual particle of some kind. You know, that's, like, 3D and has its own physics, but it does the job. Like, in the heat of the moment as you're running around, that looks like glass just got shattered. Since I am feeling exceptionally anxious, I am going to just exfil. Devs today still can't beat a game from 2004. I doubt... Did you hear that? I doubt it's that. It probably has more to do with how much shit is going on the map. Like, I'd imagine, like, calculating all of those physics objects for every player that's on the map is probably tough. It's like one of those things where you simplify that effect so that you can use those performance gains in other areas where the game might need it. The Prophet of Opportunity does sound like a character that would exist, though, doesn't it? It does. It does. It really does. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, guys. You know what? I think Marathon might be it. Because the shrubbery and the grass reacts to you. Look at this. Yeah, guys, Marathon might be it. Yeah, it's like all of the grass. That's cool. I like that. I like that when grass reacts to you. I could say that I am a fan. Okay. Extraction, I think, is this way. What about the water? The water, well, you're looking at it. Here's some water. This might be cheating water, to be honest, because I think it's just like a texture. Yeah, I think it's just a texture.
10 minutes remaining.
I feel like as far as running creeks are concerned, it is fine. But I will hold my opinion on the water until we find a larger body of water. That will determine whether this game is it or not. I know I said this game is it before when I saw that the grass reacts to you, but we won't truly know until we see... Like, let me say, if the water in this game, if large bodies of water are more advanced than Halo 3, then I fully believe that this game could overtake Counter-Strike 2 and Fortnite and Apex Legends and Call of Duty Warzone and become the most popular game on the planet. Hideo Kojima would approve? He would. Hideo Kojima is probably very happy with this game. I'd imagine. Uh-oh. Oh, do I have to sit in this circle? Okay. Get me out of here. Get me out of here. I don't... This looks so bad. Which part of it looks bad to you? I don't know. Gaben worked awfully hard on Counter-Strike 2's water. I like the... Oh, is that a thing that we can keep doing? Gabe Newell personally programmed every single part of any Steam or Valve game that comes out. Like, that was him. If we like a thing, we're like, thank you, Gaben. You did a good work here, buddy. How long till this game is $20 to $40 bundles, though? Oh, I'd imagine very quick. Very, very quick. Okay, data cards uploaded, items sold. Okay, it auto-vaults stuff for you. That's interesting. This person looks like they have a smiley face on. Okay, let me look at my vault. Claymore mine. I don't need claymore mines. I don't really use mines when I play games, which I know is silly, I guess, to say. Usually what happens whenever I play a game is I will say to myself, I definitely should use this mine, and then I'll put it in my thing. But I never use it. I end up forgetting to use it. Grenades, I'll use. Like, I'll know, oh, I definitely have to use a grenade. But mines, for some reason, I forget to use them. I forget that I have them. Different factions offer specialized items. Unlock higher quality items through faction upgrades. Okay, so the armory is where you can, like, buy stuff, right? Is that what this is? And not buy stuff as in, like, cosmetics. I mean, like, you can buy, you know, if you're, like, completely out of, like, healing. What is that? Do you hear, like, a squeaky swing? Here, let me, so that I can think. I'm like, you know those videos where people put, they like, put the towel or, like, the head thing around their cat's head, and it, like, disables the cat. Like, the cat ceases to function, and they just, like, freeze up, and they forget how to move. That's, like, me. If both of my ears are covered up, it's, like, just, I lose, like, 20% of my brain's processing power, and I don't know why. Pooping Pill says, less sigh. That's bad behavior, Pooping Pills. Don't you say that. We don't tolerate that kind of language around here. You should know better. Okay, let's throw in some patching stuff. Let's throw in some shield charging stuff. Okay, let's go try to get some more things. What does, like, the heavier perimeter look like? Let's try the more advanced perimeter. Wait. I am going to go back to this guy.
Past is a shadow. The future a blinding light.
You need some open back headphones, my friend. Is that what I need? It's just like, it's something about, I feel like, my voice is like, and just like, I get discombobulated, you know? Like, I don't know what it is. I can't think straight. If I have to talk to people, that is. Like, if I've just got my headphones on and, like, that's it, you know, and I'm, like, silently working on something, then I'm fine. It's when I have to talk that it completely throws me off. How's keyboard and mouse? I tried it. My god, this game feels awful without a controller for some reason. You didn't like it? I thought it was okay. I haven't played enough of the game, you know, to fully get like a sense.
Alert. Atmospheric conditions remain volatile.
I will tell you what, though, I super wish that there was a lowered crosshair. Like, I super wish that there was a lowered crosshair. Like, rather than having to be like this, you know, to look straight forward, like at that rock right there, I wish it could be like this. And I'd be pointing at the rock. Because this feels a little bit, I feel like the floor is taking up most of my screen when I do this. The centered crosshair. There's men. I mean, fake men. You know, not real men. It's the robot men. Okay. Oh, did he see me? He did. Oh, this game doesn't do the thing where if you get your gun close to a wall, you know, you like you pull the gun back a little bit. That's okay. Oh. Okay. They're open headphones on the back so you can hear more and it feels less closed in, mainly used in audio mixing, but no reason why they can't work in gaming. That's interesting. Open back headphones, they're called? Marathon feels good on keyboard and mouse, in my opinion. That's what I play on. Is it possible that you have VSync on? Every employee at Valve is actually just Gaben. He enters a meditative state and divides his being into hundreds of copies and does everything at once. Even the Special Forces Death Squad members that execute the hackers is just a bunch of Gabens in CSGO counter-terrorist skins. His eyes glow when he does Black Ops like that. That's good to know, that bit of Gaben world building. That's crazy that New York City is suing. Is it New York City or New York State that's suing Valve for the loot boxes? That's nuts. Loot boxes are finally catching up to Valve. I was wondering when somebody would finally notice loot boxes in Counter-Strike 2. Creepy. This is very creepy. It almost looks like circuitry. You know, like on the surface of like a motherboard, like a computer or something, just like the very diagonal, very inorganic way that the vines are growing and stuff. Okay, let me properly take a look now at what in perimeter defeat UESC combat units, then scan an FTL array at any of the UESC radio towers in the region. Okay. What is this? Is this a radio tower then? Okay. Oh, wait, it's already on. Okay. I'm going to assume that that's what I need to scan for this mission. Oh my god, look, there's some water. Yeah, it's just a puddle. And it's screen space reflections. Look at this. You want to see something cool? That's screen space reflections. Basically, it's a trick where you take whatever is on screen and you use that to draw the reflection, but it has a very, very consequential problem, which is if stuff isn't on screen, there's no reflection. And screen space reflections, I think, are super hideous looking. I hate them. I hate the way screen space reflections look. I've never liked them. Helping Hands. Defeating a hostile with a melee or knife grants a stacking bonus to your melee damage. I don't need that. Is that like something that you would keep? You would keep and you would sell it? So this I found is called a mega belt. I can only assume that this is... Yep. It goes on the LMG. Okay. It's like an extended mag for this LMG. That's cool. We got to figure out how to get up there. I actually kind of like the minimalist art style, but some parts look genuinely untextured. I wouldn't say it's minimalist at all. It's a very vivid looking game. But some of it looks genuinely untextured. Yeah, it's the Tiger engine, you know. Hang on. I'm running over here quickly just to take a look. It's the Tiger engine. It's Bungie's tech, I don't think is very graphically impressive, and it hasn't been for an extremely long time. But Bungie makes up for it by just how goddamn talented their artists are. But oh my god. Okay, that's okay, this is maybe a little bit on the rough side. Here, let's look away. Guys, don't look, okay? That didn't count. Yeah, I almost wonder if parts of the reason that they went with this aesthetic was because they understood that their engine was not capable of doing something that was a little bit more, like, you know, realistic looking. Like, even compared to the, if you guys remember the announcement trailer for Marathon, this looks different from it. It looks a lot different. It looks less, less realistic. Because that original Marathon trailer was very vivid looking. It was very vivid looking. It was very, like, surreal, very... The textures looked great. But then when they, you know, showed off playable stuff, it took on this more, like, plasticky, kind of abstract-y look. And I think that was probably because their engine could not support something. Like, the thing about this graphic realism style is you sort of need an engine that can do photorealistic lighting and texture quality and materials. And unfortunately, that's an area where Bungie's tech has always been very weak, is when it came to materials. Because, like, what makes like graphic realism feel really kind of weird and, like, cool looking is the synthetic colors and plastics and mats and stuff like that that are dropped in, like, a very, very realistic feeling world and environment. So it's like the realistic rocks contrasting extremely harshly against just how unnatural all of these things are. And I don't think the Tiger engine was up to the task, so they tried to kind of adapt the aesthetic more around the Tiger engine's weaknesses.
Contract complete.
I found the beta for Marathon on the Microsoft Store, and it's going to take me 11 minutes to download. This is going to be a while. Is that going to be a while, 11 minutes? This game had a better art style than High Guard. It did. It did have a better art style than High Guard. Someone shoot at me? Oh, yeah. I'm sort of disappointed that there's not aliens.
Minutes until signal loss.
I was sort of hoping that there would be, you know, like aliens, considering it's Marathon. I'm sort of bummed that it seems to just be a bunch of humanoid robots. Okay, we'll take the unstable gunmetal. Where is everything? It's so dead and lifeless. Well, that's because I'm actively avoiding things. I am making a very deliberate choice to stay away from the life. Because the life is going to kill me. I do feel like if they had aliens in this game, they could... So, I do know what you mean, by the way, about the lifelessness. Is that... Okay. Is that a man? I found life! Okay. Well, there were some aliens. Oh my god, oh my god, okay. This is really bad. This is really bad. I didn't know. I thought it was only robots. I thought they were the only danger. Okay, this is very bad. Okay, we gotta, like, move. We gotta get out of here right now. Okay. They can crawl on the walls. They can crawl on the walls. Oh, no. Oh, this is so bad. Okay. I spoke too soon. I was about to say, you know what they need? They need, like, little, like, creepy crawlies that are in the tunnels. And lo and behold, they already had that idea. Okay. Oh! Oh! Okay, we got our shield back. Where's the music? Or the atmosphere? Well, there shouldn't be music playing 24/7. Even our creators doesn't play music 24/7. Because remember, this is still like multiplayer. Depleted cardio kick. Intercept? Okay, let's go try out that activity. I don't necessarily know what an activity is, though. Okay. I hear stuff. Hang on. Aliens crawling on the walls. Halo 4 ripoff. There's stuff clanking around. Okay, hang on. I think we're gonna breach. Oh! What? Why does that guy have a thing on his shoulder? What is that, a rocket launcher? Oh, no! See, that's why I was trying to avoid things. We're giving up. Fuck that stupid invisible guy. Everybody was so worried that he was going to be busted. He wasn't. He sucks. I say after dying twice on a stream where most of my attention is directed at the chat. I think I gotta be the big guy, the Master Chief guy. Here, you know what? Let's try with keyboard and mouse for a little bit. Show story and reward. Okay. Okay, so I fulfilled this contract. Skip, return to lobby. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get... I'm starting to see what this is, you know? Sponsored kit. Okay, so I'm getting a sponsored kit from them. That's nice of them. Okay, yeah, I'm going to stick with their sponsored kit. Prepare. Wait, no, factions. I want to... How do you claim? Do you click this? Do you click this? What's going on? What's going on?
Attention, runner. Town City 4 is off limits. The planet, its colony, and all connected resources are property of the Unified Earth Space Council. Under UESC law, you are trespassing here and have been marked as an enemy of the state. Theft or data harvesting from this protected system will be met with force. Final warning. Surrender or face extermination.
Cognitive link resecured. My apologies, friend. The UESC was able to briefly access our neural interface.
That was briefly terrifying.
Out in the cold, dark, deep of space, the UESC holds no real jurisdiction. Cyberacne is not behind.
Life found you. Yeah, life did find me. The only reason why I'm trying out Marathon is because the PvE aspect of Marathon is intriguing me. Well, it's Bungie, you know, it's a Bungie shooter.
I've repurposed the communications technology you collected and can connect.
So far, though, it seems very limited as when it comes to the alien stuff. Because Marathon used to have basically their equivalent of the Covenant, where it was a collection of different aliens with like different silhouettes and different weapons, you know, and they all kind of worked together. That's what I was hoping to see out of this game, and I'm disappointed that it seems to be like wildlife and robots so far. Because I feel like if you had a bunch of different alien creatures, like, you know, the 4 they were called, if you could have all of those species in the game, you could totally populate different areas of the map with different creatures, you know? But I mean, we haven't even begun to scratch the surface of what this game has. I mean, I was literally just saying, it sucks that there's only robots, and then I was attacked by crawling, exploding spiders. Okay, faction upgrades. Here we go. Yeah, this is a lot like Arc Raiders. My agent. Every time you rank up with a faction, you can claim a reward. This is ammo, standard or enhanced torso implants, enhanced backpacks. Okay. Okay, let me also. Okay, it goes up to 105, so it's like Destiny. The field of view, because we're now going to be playing with keyboard and mouse. Oh, let me see what my new contract is. Defeat elite UESC. Okay. I want to say UNSC. I want to say that so bad. It's messing with me. Okay, we are not going to be the invisible guy. I don't know how to use him effectively. We're going to use this Master Chief man. Chiefman, I think some folk call him. Eric Chiefman? That sounded like Ben Starr. Was wondering who he was voicing. Ben Starr is voicing Durandal, the AI villain. Or I guess main character, you could say, of the Marathon series. For a soldier of the United Earth Space Corps, there could be no greater heresy. Gosh, see, now I'm thinking of Halo 2. I've got that cutscene in my head now. Let him be an example of all who would something our covenant. And he takes out the freaking thing and stabs it, and then Arbiter goes... Roar! The 4 aren't even in the game as far as I know. I guess people are just doing some research. I don't know. It's fun and funny.
We need to find a large body of water, Arthur.
Yeah, we gotta.
I have a plan.
We gotta find a large body of water. Stat pronto.
Engaging affirmation protocol. Assert. Your path is predetermined. Assert. All you must do is roam.
I want a lowered crosshair option, Bungie. I'm very displeased. I think this game might be cooked unless I get a lowered crosshair option. I hear weird stuff in here. Ah! Where the fuck did that come from? Was it like a bomb? That? That's what it was. Okay. Just a little love tap. Got the whole game memorized to the point it rattles off like music in my head. Halo 2. When you first saw Halo, were you paralyzed? Dumbstruck?
Low.
Yet the humans were able to evade your fleet, land on the sacred ring, and desecrate it with their filthy footsteps.
Noble Hierarchs.
I'm not going to quote all of Halo 2, don't worry. One ship. Are you sure?
Yes, they called it the Pillar of Autumn.
Okay, that's it. That's it. That's enough for me. Okay. Okay, hang on. We are going to be... We are going to be mapping crouch to that. What is quick melee? Quick melee? Ham, what is F? What is F mapped to? Tactical ability. Okay. Quick melee is now F. And then, what is it? Tactical ability is going to be middle, or not middle mouse button, one of my mouse buttons. Okay. Much better. Oh! Stop. Okay. That was another player. Did you see that? Oh, this isn't good. I'm not like an aggressive player. I don't want to shoot that person. Like, I want to let that person loot and let them get what they want. You know, they are a king. They are, they're just enjoying the game. I want them to do their own thing. But the problem is I don't trust that they're going to let me do my own thing. So I'm listening. I can hear the gunfire downstairs. Okay, I don't... Yeah, this doesn't work on anything that I currently have. Same with this. You know, I'm going to take all of this anyway. Because even though I call that guy a king... it's my stuff. I found it first. Oh my god, he's coming. Please don't look over here. Please don't look over here. I'm not here to start a fight. I'm trying to figure out where he is. I hear him like running around. How do you get in there? The toxic place. Oh shit. Oh shit, he's up here with me. He's up here with me. Oh my god, I'm so anxious. Oh my god, I'm so worried right now. See, this is where I wish I had the Arc Raiders. Hello? Raider! Don't shoot! Hello? Hey, Raider! Did he move on? Ah! Ah! Okay, he got me. Okay. I scared my dog. To enter the toxic place, you must log on to Twitter. Oh my god. He probably screamed when he saw me too. Okay, let's go again. Come on, let's go. Let's do it. I'm tough. I can take it. What is this? It's a Mida sponsor. Oh, do we all just get like free Mida sponsored kits for the duration of this server slam? Real fear right there. Yeah, my heart rate is right now like boom 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 boom. I should have said that. Don't shoot! I'm with the science team. Yeah, I should. You know what? I should have yelled that. I should have opened up my microphone like our creators and just be like, "Don't shoot! I'm with the science team." Ah! How do you get in? Eyes dart back and forth. The toxic place. Yeah, me calling it the toxic place. Yeah, that sounds like a like a hidden dark secret. Like a shh, you can't talk about that here. What? Talk about what? The toxic place. We're not supposed to know about it. Okay, what is it? What is it that you hold down? Middle mouse button? Oh, they've got a friendly?
Oh. Hey. I'm no threat.
Okay, I can yell and be like, "Hey, wait! I'm with the science team!" Okay. Oh my god. Okay. I've still got a bit of adrenaline right now. I found some spoiled food. I'm sure this'll fetch a buck. See, this is where I think that the Tiger engine usually shines. Or not just the Tiger engine, but I guess just like Halo in general. Like just Bungie's tech, when you're in artificial environments like this, they usually look outstanding. It's when you get into natural environments when things start to kind of fall apart. And Destiny 2 is very similar. Like, I think Destiny 1 had a good... Oh! Hang on.
Oh. Hey. I'm no threat.
No! Don't shoot!
Let's work this out.
Don't!
Take it easy.
Damn it. I tried talking. You know what? How do I activate my mouth in this game? What's the mouth button? What's the mouth word talk button? Mold. I didn't mean, it probably doesn't help that I just looked like a freak, like hiding and like watching that person, and then I'm like, hey, let's work this out. Push to talk is T? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna yell that out loud, okay? I'm gonna be like, don't shoot. I'm not going to yell I'm with the science team, though, because that would probably make people think, like, okay, he's definitely up to something. I feel like watching LNG run from really goofy neck spots on a backrooms map in Gmod would make a great stream. The image of LNG screaming and running from the Quandale Dingle or Alex Jones singing the Gay Frogs remix seems really entertaining. Is that a thing? I think I have Gmod. Maybe we could do that. Move that mouth like Yip Yap. Gunplay is so good that people want to fight you. Let's see. Oh yeah, there we go. Yes, I can be like, hello! Hello! Don't shoot! I'm with the science team! Alright. Okay, we're armed with our mouth button. So if I see another player, rather than like freaking like skulking around them and then being like, hey, let's work this out, I'm just gonna scream, please don't shoot, please, please. Okay, I found a cash flow thing. Okay, I gotta defeat Elite UESC. What do you think's in here? You think they got treats in here? Where's that guy who said, why is this game so lifeless and boring? Where's that guy? Wheel him out here. Come on, bring him out. Okay, we're going to take these unstable gunmetal things. I'm not... Is progress going to carry over into the final game, or is this all, like, for naught? Ah! Okay. Don't shoot! Don't shoot, please! Oh, it was a mine. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, that was a... I thought that was... I was like, oh boy, I'm gonna get it again! Oh, I know to stay away from those things. These things are not friendly. So far, it just seems like slow Apex Legends. It's very... I get that. You know what? I was about to say it's very different, but I totally get that. It's Apex Legends, but everything you grab off the ground can come with you. And then you can start your next match with the stuff you got off the ground. I will say, so far, I think I prefer the Arc Raiders approach. Wait, that's a man. Don't shoot, don't shoot, don't shoot, please, I'm friendly, please! I hope you choke on this stuff. Okay. Well. We tried. Wait, next time they shoot, tell them to subscribe to Late Night Gaming. I'm gonna do that. Come on, let's go again. I'm like Captain America before he got yassified. I'm like, come on, I can do this all day. Oh, a new level. Okay, let's try. Walk up to them and ask, hello, Gordon. Do you know who ate all the donuts? Yeah, no chill player. All the sweats of Tarkov. Yeah, it's something I had worried about with this game. Was less of an emphasis on the AI running around the map, more of an emphasis on like the guns that you have, the character abilities that you have, and then also it doesn't help that the guns are very easy to use, like very, very, very easy to use. So people are going to be naturally encouraged to be aggressive because it feels like Destiny Crucible, you know? Very little recoil on the guns. Huge emphasis on like satisfying HUD feedback and stuff like that. You know, people want to see those hit markers. So Unlike Arc Raiders, which, you know, strips back a lot of that stuff, you know, and kind of makes weapons very cumbersome and difficult to use to discourage, you know, just running around and shooting everything you see. This game is definitely more about PvP. Which, hey, you know, could maybe be like a fun little break from Arc Raiders. Because in Arc Raiders, I am a very friendly player. There's somebody here, though. I think you move faster with your knife out. Shit. I am making myself known. I am not a hostile player. Please don't kill me. I'm so tired of dying. Oh, fuck. I'm shooting at the robots, not other players. Ah! Come on, man. Okay. Oh. Am I doing something? Can they not hear me? Can they not hear me? Let me check my audio settings. Voice chat on, proximity voice chat. So they can hear me. They're just ignoring. Alright, people are not friendly in this game. Alright, you know what? We are going to take things a little bit more seriously now, okay? Okay, backpack. Oh, I put the backpack here. Okay, I'm gonna take things a little bit more seriously, okay? This is an energy weapon. Shield charge. Patch kit. I'm gonna take that to knife fight. +1 shield slot. Okay. Okay. Okay, I need something that will help me quickly turn around and, like, flip the fight, you know? What does this guy do? EMPs hostiles, med drone. Deploy a floating medical drone that attaches to crew members. Okay, so it's the Apex Legends character. What does this person do? Activate your shell's advanced detection systems, releasing a series of sonar pulses that reveal the location of nearby hostiles. They leave behind... Okay, you know what? Let's try out this... Let's try out this character. Sounds like you could use a teammate. Not to make that sound offensive. No, it's definitely true, okay? I am not cracked out. I am not here to pub stomp. I'm not here to melt people. I am here to work and collaborate with other people. I'm like standing out there in the open, being like, "Hello, fellow players. Seems like we could team up and get some loot." And then I get shot from 18 different directions by 18 different people. Ugh. I'm not here to ruin... Look, I'm not here to ruin anyone's game. Okay. In fact, what was that I saw earlier in the graphics options? NVIDIA DLSS. I wonder what would happen if I just turned that off. Oh, you can't super sample, can you? Wait. I already hear explosions going off. Wow, very aliased. How do the Volt weapons work, the battery ones? Do I have to reload like this constantly, or should I not do that? Am I wasting batteries? Okay, let's equip to that. Okay, this game wants me to be PvP focused. I'll be PvP focused. All right? If the game's not trying to be Arc Raiders, then I won't try to force it to be. What is this? Oh, is that an elite? Oh, I can't kill that guy, can I? Okay, empty drink container, we'll take it. Seems like it removes the battery fully. I think the game looks better and runs well with DLAA. Which one of these is DLAA? Do you mean DLSS? Oh, here. Okay, gotcha. Dynamic resolution scaling. Okay, what is this? Where's that little guy going? Who's that guy? Oh! God. Okay. Oh boy. That's probably not good, is it? I'm making a lot of noise. I gotta bounce. Grants you stacking bonus to your ability. Okay, you know what? I like that. I like the look of that. We'll take that. I'm getting it. I'm getting it. Okay. Oh, dear. Okay. Can I, like... Nope. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Ha! Nope. Okay. Just gotta find a way up. Okay, this is my, like, X-ray vision, right? Okay, those are all people. Are these robots or are they like players? Can it detect players? Try selecting DLAA instead of quality. Alrighty. Hey, Kevin Kulex is here. Hey, Kevin, how you doing, buddy? You excited about Marathon? I saw you got the little caterpillar plush thing. The reason why I said it's making me nervous is because I'm not good at PvP. I'm not good at PvP either. Maybe you would have luck running that class that lets you turn invisible. Like, maybe you'd be pretty decent at evasion, which is totally valid. I'll be streaming this basically all weekend. Gosh, I'm feeling the marathon excitement. I'm definitely feeling it. Requires lockbox key. Okay. So this is kind of like Arc Raiders, where you've gotta kind of find the keys out in the environment. High capacity energy cells used for powering advanced volt weapons that build heat. Is this like a Okay, doesn't look like it can be attached to this weapon. I like this rifle. Okay, what are the elites? What do they look like? I thought it was the dude with the golden shields earlier. Are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? I mean, it's Bungie after all. At least the weapons might feel good when shooting. Yeah, Bungie are exceptionally good at understanding, like, the... It's like such a delicate balance, you know, from the gun... I'm gonna throw out my little dude. Go, little dude. Is that an elite? No. It's this delicate timing between your gunshot, you know, like your gun firing, the sound of the impact in the distance, as well as the death shriek of the enemy. Like, all of those... all of those coming together to form a super satisfying feeling kill. Bungie are kind of the kings of that. Like, I feel like, by the time of Halo 3, they were starting to really nail that. You know, Halo Reach feels really satisfying to put down Covenant, as well as other players. Destiny, I think, was exceptional at that. It felt really good just to land a headshot. And it feels like that's a talent that has not been lost. I think there's somebody above me. Okay, I'm going to activate my I see you device. Oh, I see you. See? There we go. That was my first kill. Guys, that was my first kill. I did it. I won. This is the first time I've ever killed a player in an extraction shooter. Oh my god, look at all this cool stuff he had. Is that... Are they coming? Are they coming for me? Do we gotta go? Control unit. A control unit for the robots? Okay, and then these are like... That's a superpower that's for that, the Master Chief looking dude. Okay, so if I get out of here with that, if I ever want to run that guy again, I can just attach that to him. Okay, I'm getting it. I'm getting it.
15 minutes remain.
Okay, I've got good stuff, though, now. Like, this is... Before, I was like, who cares if I die? This is stuff that I like, though. I'm happy with, like, my backpack right now. So now I'm feeling, like, the tension. I gotta get out of here. Yeah. It's... Huh? Okay. Here, let me write it down. Hang on. You. Okay, let me send it to you, baby. Give me 1 second, fellas. Okay, I believe that's it. Hey, how are you? Resident Evil Requiem spoilers are all over YouTube. Be careful. Oh, I am avoiding them. Don't worry. Did DLAA clean it up a little bit? It did. It did. I think I'm just going to stick with DLAA. I was hoping that there was, like, super sampling. Maybe at Halo Fest. You think we're going to see Halo multiplayer this year? We'll probably see it at Halo Fest. That's probably when we'll see whatever the next multiplayer project is, I'd imagine. Whoa, do you see that? Hang on, let's get a closer look. Look at this. It's like an energy shield. It's very awkwardly blended into the ground. Very buggy. Cardio kick? This is nuts. What is this stuff? Okay, I'm almost at the extraction point, though. I was just having too much fun investigating that. A new Halo game, a full new game, would get prime time at Xbox. I feel like it's probably too soon for whatever the next mainline Halo game is going to be. And honestly, I'm wondering if we're even going to see, like, a mainline Halo game. Laper Larden theorized that basically they're going to kind of break off single player from multiplayer, and, like, these different projects are basically going to get their own different, like, you know, the needs... Like, the resources that they need, they will be applied to, but they will be their own separate projects. Like, we will see multiplayer stuff be multiplayer only. We will see single-player stuff be single-player only. And this Campaign Evolved thing is probably the start of that, of the multiplayer and the story being separated. Okay, I am trying to get out of here. I'm trying to extract. So let me activate my ICU device. This doesn't feel fair. Are the depleted items useful? They will like squeak out. It's like drips basically of stuff. So they are useful. It's just you're not going to get a lot out of it. So basically what Infinite tried to do. No, the opposite of what Infinite tried to do. Like what I'm saying is rather than mainline Halo games, what's probably going to happen is it will just be like the multiplayer game is out. You know, and the single player game will be its own separate release, which will, you know, have its own kind of sandbox, its own everything. What I'm worried though about is I feel like statistically only about 30% of people that buy a Halo game end up playing the campaign. The other 70% don't even touch campaign. That's the statistic I've heard. And as we saw with Halo Infinite, you know, part of the reason they dropped campaign support almost immediately is because, well, people are spending money in the multiplayer. They're not spending money for the campaign, especially when the campaign is an optional purchase, you know? So if push comes to shove and you can choose between two products to buy, a Halo campaign or a Halo multiplayer, the vast majority are going to be buying the multiplayer. I'd imagine that just a single player only game is not going to do gangbusters, you know? Like, part of what sold Halo was that it was an all-encompassing package. Like, you've got your campaign and you've got your multiplayer and your Forge. And I don't know if it's going to be good in the long run to then separate all of those elements and offer them as their own purchases. Because I think what's just going to end up happening is the pencil pushers are going to see what's making the real money. And the stuff that is not making money is going to be deprioritized. Was OG Marathon connected to Halo? No, not at all. But a lot of it is very reminiscent of Halo. Like, a lot of ideas in it feel almost like proto-Halo, in a sense. That 30% number still feels unreal to me. Like, the campaign is there. Why would you not be interested in it? Shit's cool. It's just because, like, for some people, Halo is a multiplayer game. You know? Like, they buy Halo for the multiplayer. You know, they've never touched the campaign. They don't know anything about it. Like, they know what Master Chief is. They know what the Covenant are. But they don't know a lot about them. You know, because it's like you know, the new Call of Duty games. There's probably plenty of you guys that when you buy a new Call of Duty game, that campaign might as well not exist. You're never going to touch it. A lot of people are like that. You know, they're buying it for the multiplayer experience. Okay, so this guy's keeping me alive. Okay, we got to kill elite enemies, though. I'm going to move this, though, back to the vault. Yeah, and I do worry. I really do worry. I'm worried that they will just see that folks aren't interested in buying. Like, it's all got to be connected, at least to me. Like, that's probably why you know, the campaign content that they're making is a remake of Halo 1, probably because that's a safer bet right now. Will Halo 7 be a Resident Evil Requiem, like Requiem mean an act or a token of remembrance? So Chief will return to a part of Alpha Halo and he will wear his Mark V armor, like how Leon is returning to Raccoon City in Resident Evil Requiem. Well, we don't know anything about what the next, like, story could be, you know, the Halo 7, we can call it. We don't know anything about it. Halo Infinite was already basically that. Like, Chief's returning to classic-style armor. He's returning to a Halo ring. You know, the music, the sounds, like, everything looks a little bit more like the older Halo games. I am the few people that buy Halo for the campaigns. I buy Halo for all of it. But yeah, we a lot of us who are more vocal, we are here for the campaigns. Reliable insider Nate the Hate says he expects to see the new Sonic announced this year. Oh my god, I'm so ready. I'm so ready. God, I hope that new Sonic game kicks ass. My question is why Master Chief would wear the Mark V again. Yeah, I don't think Chief will be returning to that Mark V armor. Halo 7 will be the return again of a functional engine. Oh yeah, they have no choice but to make Halo 7 polished. Like they can't keep getting away with it. They've gotten to the point now where I think the instability, the lack of polish, it's something that they got to get away from. So they really have to ensure that the next Halo project, whatever it's going to be, is polished right out the door. I will say this, I am pleasantly surprised at how fast they're moving. Like the Halo remake seems, it started development in like 2023, and it's gonna be coming out soon. You know, we're kind of used to like 343 Industries, like, you know, like half a decade between releases, and their releases are unfinished. You know, bug fixes usually take a very long time. Game content updates, very long time. I'm not used to them moving quickly. Oh, what's that? Are they fighting another player? Let me try to get close. Listen, if this is a PvP game where they encourage fighting other players, I'll fight other players. I tried playing like Ark, you know? Hey, runner, don't shoot! But that's not the kind of game we're playing, I guess. Do you hear them? Do you hear them stomping around? Is the volume loud enough? Resident Evil Requiem has so many positive reviews. It's showing people are drooling for single-player stories, especially the type of experiences Resident Evil offers. I'm sure 343 and Halo Studios and Microsoft could keep a keen eye on Requiem. Does Marathon Destiny, Halo 3, or Halo 3 ODST run on the same engine, or at least similar engines? They do. They do. The Destiny engine was built off of the Halo 3 engine. What they essentially did was they took the Halo 3 engine, stripped it down, and rebuilt it for what was needed, you know, to run and maintain Destiny. And then Marathon took the Destiny engine. Wait, are these robots just fighting the bugs? So this game, under the hood, feels very Halo-y. I swear, those robots are just fighting these bugs. They were not. That's another player. Okay, this person doesn't have much. Ah, they got me! Okay. Literally, I was in the exact same situation. Exact same situation as that other player. They were probably checking their loot. Damn it. This better than Halo and Destiny? Not... It's too different to say that it's better, you know? You know, it's like a... It's just a completely different genre of shooter. This is very, very tense, though. It's not a chill game. Look at all that stuff I just lost. Okay, let me build up a new loadout. Oop. Hang on, there we go. Okay, so the music of Marathon, I really like it so far. What I could do a little bit less of is like the like, you know, like the like vocalization sounds. I don't, and the like that stuff. The like ha. Like, that stuff is the worst part of, like, house music, you know, or, like, EDM, and I don't like it here. When you die, do you start with nothing, or does Bungie give you a gun? It seems like for this playtest, they're giving everybody at least a gun. But there is, you earn money by doing runs, and there is a vendor at the main menu that will sell you stuff, so you don't have to start empty-handed. What I will say, one thing about Marathon that it definitely has over Arc Raiders is the world building. Like, I want to know more about this world. Yeah. No, it helps a lot that it's like real voice actors, you know? So like all the voices that you're hearing, even though they're like AI, they've got so much more soul to them than the shitty vendors in Arc Raiders. Like, oh, good to see you, Raider. Did you have a tough time up there? And it's just like, you're not real. You're not a real person. I want to know more about the world of Marathon. Whereas Arc Raiders, it's more like it exists as a really fun game with good art direction. But the world itself, I'm not particularly compelled to know more about, just because it feels like it presents itself as so artificial. Take the music up with Glasses Guy. Who's Glasses Guy? Do you think Marathon will do Resident Evil numbers in terms of review scores? Well, it depends. What are the review scores for Resident Evil Requiem? Is it like in the 90s? Because that's critical acclaim. I doubt Marathon is going to get critical acclaim. My prediction is this will be in the low 80s. That is my prediction for Marathon. It's going to review in the low 80s / high 70s. I think that is an elite. The chubbier looking guys. Shit. Yep, it was. Okay, now we can totally just get out of here. Quickly see what's in here. I'll take you. I'll take you. I'll also take you. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. Let's... Oop. Okay, let's get more shields. Oh, water. I need to find water. You're right. You're absolutely correct. How foolish of me. How foolish of me. Marathon Composer. with the Vidoc, you'll know exactly who I'm talking about. I don't think it's Michael Salvatore. That's who you mean by glasses guy, right? I don't think it's Salvatore. I don't think he had anything to do with this game's soundtrack. There's some water. Look at that water. Let's take a look. All right, let's evaluate the game. Okay, I think the water is a flat surface with an animated texture on it. I don't think it actually deforms. Yeah, I don't think the water properly deforms. I think this is essentially just an animated texture that kind of follows you. Yeah. Yeah, do you see it doesn't actually bounce? It's not very buoyant. That's okay. And no, it's not Salvatore. LOL. Grenade in water test. Do I have a grenade? Oh dear me. Oh, that's a mine. Hang on. Oh. Here we go. Okay. Oops. What is going on? What am I okay, there we go. The fuck did I just put down? Can I... No, I can't shoot it to detonate it? Oh shit, I'm almost out of ammo. Oh, nice. I put down my own ammo. Hell yeah. Okay. You know what? That mistake was worth it. But we have done our objective, our contract. So now let me see what the next bit is. Oh, that's it. That's it. Now we just we bounce. We bounce from the match. Before we do that, though, of course I'm going to want to see if I can find some good stuff. High 88s, almost 90s. It's the third highest rated Resident Evil game in the series. Yeah, no, this game probably won't get reviews. Okay, thank God. This game probably won't be rated as highly, because I don't think there's, like, any multiplayer games that ever get that high. Like, regardless of the quality of the multiplayer games. It runs so well, though. Like, this and Arc Raiders run so well. This looks really good. Like, obviously it doesn't look, you know, like, graphically, wow. But it just, it's pretty looking. When I say the game looks good, I don't mean that it looks like Arc Raiders, you know, or that it looks like a graphical powerhouse. It just, the use of color, the use of post-processing effects like chromatic aberration and stuff, it all comes together and looks very delicious. Arc Raiders is rated 86 on Metacritic. Yeah, that's about as high as multiplayer games usually get. Are there any multiplayer games in the last however many years that ever got a critical acclaim 90? Has there ever been? Yeah, reload animations could... Oh boy. Oh my god, they're spawning in more. The reload animations I'm disappointed with in this game. They don't pop the way I was hoping they would. Like, Bungie, at least in like Halo Reach, you know, and then Destiny, their reload animations almost felt like, I've described it as being kind of like comic book panel-y. Like, really strong posing and usually a really satisfying finisher. And it's like here... there's something that I wish was just a little bit more exaggerated. They feel very understated for Bungie, which is odd. Like, you see when you reach out to, like, open up a door, the way the hand sprawls out and stuff, it's very fast, it's very snappy, it's very exaggerated. But it's the reload animations, they feel softer and kind of lack that same energy. I don't know, I'm struggling to explain it, but hopefully someone understands. Okay, we'll take that. This is about crewmates. I don't have any crewmates. I'm running solo, so I think that'll be okay. They look very similar to Destiny. I think some of them are definitely built off of Destiny, like that. I know this animation. I'm very familiar with this run animation. It's the hand cannon run animation from Destiny. This, I believe, is the Titan's punch. Okay, those are plants that are making those weird, creepy, squishing sounds. And some of the robots are definitely built off of, I thought that I saw a Cabal shield charge earlier on one of the robots. Yeah, but I definitely want to learn more about the world. What is that? Undiscovered? What is this that I called in? Did I call in a good thing or a bad thing? And what is this crazy goo stuff? Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Something's coming in from orbit. What is that? That's not a flare from orbit. Oh, it's like laser scanning stuff. Is that a good thing? Hang on, I'm going to turn on my ICU device. Oh, cool. Okay. Claymore mine, balanced belt. Okay. There's some really cool stuff in here. Ah! I'm being shot at! Go! Go, my little friend! Oh my god. There we go. Okay, I'm healing. Where did that come from? Okay. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. And then we're getting out of here. Did it work? Huh? Nobody's on Adobe. Yeah, no, I'm not. He should be able to use it just fine. Yeah, nobody's on it. It was the rocket, LOL. Oh, did the rocket hurt me? Oh, okay, I'm okay. Yeah, you know, never hurts to be safe. I'm surprised they didn't reuse some Destiny 1 and Destiny 2 animations for Marathon's enemies. Well, what's really weird is some of the enemies in Destiny look like Marathon. Like the Vandals. The Fallen Vandals, the ones that have like the melee stabs, they look almost one-to-one like the sprites for the Melee 4 in Marathon. So they 100% could. Okay, let's activate the exfil. So I'm safe. I'm not surrounded by enemies. Oh! 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 Oh, damn it. Okay. Oh my god. What's he doing? What the fuck? Get off of me. Ew, get off of me. What's he doing?
10 minutes remain until force signal recall.
That's so creepy. What the fuck? He's like draining out my life. That's so creepy. What the hell? That's so creepy. See, I can't even say gross because it's all digital. Like the robots, the bodies that we use are synthetic. They're not organic. The robots are obviously not organic, but it just, like, you know what it looks like. It looks like physically, like, just, ugh. You got sucked. Yeah, I got sucked. All those cables came out, and they sucked out all of my robot juice. Let's try a new runner. Shell access disabled. Okay. This guy looks like he's for when you're running with a squad.
Cybernetics tuned, ready to run.
Okay, I hate this one. I hate this character so much. I hate them. I hate them. This should have never existed in the Marathon universe, but we will give it a try. I say that as somebody who doesn't know a lot about Marathon. Completed contract. Oh yeah, let me turn in the contract quickly. Wasn't her name Glitch originally? In perimeter, sabotage a UESC comms antenna in either north or south relay to unblock faster than light communications with Sol. Okay. Getting like a migraine. Use what you find to defeat hostiles. Defeat hostiles with a weapon. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. I feel like we've been doing that. Okay, perimeter was the one. I'm just gonna run with like the free kit that Bungie gives to start out with. Her name is Marathon. This game is so ass it's not even funny. I've been having a decent time. Have you not been enjoying it? Data collection. Yeah, he like Mark Zuckerberg'd me. He like sucked out all my data. They do not go by the name Bungie anymore. They are called Umbungo now. Is that what they're called now? Her name is Marathon? Is that what she's called? Is that what she goes by? Overwatch 1 got a 91% on Metacritic. That's nuts to me. See, that's nuts to me. I feel like that was from a different era where we were less exhausted, I guess, by every game being a multiplayer game. Sabotage, okay, in the north or south relay. Let's take a look. In the north relay, okay, well, we're coming up on the south relay right now. Lumbago?
Lumbago.
Yeah, look, it's over here you can see some of the deficiencies, I guess, of like this engine, this Tiger engine. Look at my stupid feet. It almost looks like she has Crocs on, my character. Is this character supposed to be like a too cool for school kid? Is that like the vibe this character is supposed to give off? Or I guess what a millennial thinks a modern day alt kid is like. It's very creepy. They almost look like ghosts floating around. Or like puppets. What does this say? Okay, they're shooting at something. Are they shooting at another player? This does not look and feel like Bungie. This definitely feels like Bungie. It feels like Bungie though with new blood. If you've been following Bungie, this feels like a very natural, organic extension of what Bungie was like where Bungie was leading to, you know. Hell yes. Oh god, yes. That was my first finisher. That felt cool. And I don't mean that in a derogatory way, by the way. More of just like a... No, after playing years and years of Destiny, this definitely feels like a game Bungie has been thinking about culturally for a while. Like the studio. LNG, have you oh my god. Okay, you know what, pooping pills. I was about to take that seriously, buddy. Okay, let's come over here. Okay, let's try hacking this. Hang on, I'm gonna listen.
Prepare for increased hostile.
Oh dear. I don't have a gun. I'm all out of ammo. Oh god, it's gonna kill me. Yeah, the robots are gonna get me. How much damage does this knife do? Aye. This character has a crazy slide. Oof. Okay, well, I sabotaged a relay. Do I have to sabotage both relays? Oh, objective complete. That was it. All right, we're good to go. I miss Destiny. It had so much promise. I think Destiny 1 was it. And Destiny 2, I think, kind of reached that it factor around the time of Forsaken. And then sadly, I mean, well, I won't get into it, you know. I know there's some folks who still enjoy modern Destiny. At least I began to fall off of Destiny around... the decline kind of began around Beyond Light. And I felt like every single release after that and every single seasonal thing that they did, I kind of felt like the universe was moving in a direction that, you know, just wasn't for me. I am going to move over there. We're going to move that direction. Game is very slow. I don't necessarily mind the game being slow, to be honest. What I do kind of worry about a little bit is this, I don't know if this makes any sense. It feels like just the environment, the act of moving about the environment, moving uphill, moving downhill, environmental factors like weather and stuff, none of that actually has an impact on anything. And it really seems like the only depth and knowledge and understanding of the game comes from just like shootouts, where Arc Raiders feels like it also incorporates a lot of like survival mechanics, and just like navigating the terrain sometimes is a big part of the a big part of the puzzle, you know, that is just playing the game. I do worry that there isn't enough. The gameplay itself, the act of controlling your character, doesn't have enough depth and enough friction pushing back on you to make existing in this world and doing runs over and over and over again interesting. Because the thought of playing this with other players, I immediately, it feels like Apex Legends, you know, if I were to play this with other players. Like, yeah, you're trying to survive, you're trying not to die, you're trying to be the squad that gets out, you know? Like, I think of how interesting it would be if you could, like, break your legs in this game, like your robot legs. You know, if you could stumble, if you could trip, if you could slip. If your own little robot guy needed some kind of, like oxygen for certain parts of the map. Steam players have Half-Life weapon charms. PS5 players have Helldivers weapon charms. Where's the Halo weapon charm for Xbox players? Also, I like Destiny 2 core gameplay, but the DLC after Beyond Light was Bungie chasing trends and being anti-consumer. Do you think Halo can work with an extraction shooter mode? I think Halo would work really well with an extraction shooter mode. I think already Halo's universe is fleshed out enough that the world building would be the easiest part of doing a Halo extraction shooter. You've got all those Covenant creatures, wildlife and stuff. Like, you could easily make a Halo extraction shooter and make a compelling world to survive in. That's the Marathon logo. Dude, Halo Studios can make a lot of money if they make a Halo ODST survival horror game, but they are so tunnel vision now with just PvP Halo. I get that vibe, and the only single player we'll ever get is Master Chief. I have been listening to more Halo Edge of Dawn, and I am so intrigued with the story thanks to the strong writing by Kelly. She should be the writer for future Halo campaigns, if you ask me. Yeah, I think it's mostly to do, like, with business. You know, it's like a business thing. Halo makes its money from multiplayer content primarily. And Resident Evil, I feel like it's a brand that people expect single-player stuff from. And people mostly reject multiplayer stuff from Resident Evil. Like, Resident Evil has tried so many times now to do multiplayer, and each time has been, like, this embarrassing failure. So, Resident Evil has kind of taken up the duty of being this blockbuster action series with horror elements. Like, that's the direction it's been moving in ever since the Resident Evil 3 remake. You know, after the last time it tried doing that with Resident Evil 6. But they seem to have found their stride with it. So they're comfortable with their single-player games selling. You know, and people knowing what a new Resident Evil game will be. Halo, though, I don't think they're confident enough to just do single player unless it is a remake of, you know, like a Bungie Halo game. If we can even count that. Resident Evil 3 Remake had a take on PvP mode. I remember, and it was terrible. It was really bad, and nobody played it, and it flopped immediately. Okay. Oh, I'm following nothing. I placed that. Okay. Okay, I want to scavenge around here. I want to see what I can find, then I want to bounce. Because I can hear robots. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man, that guy is... My limbs can get disabled. Look at that. I spoke too soon. Oh, no. I can hear a stompy player. Hopefully healing doesn't make too much sound. I'm listening really intently. I can't hear him. Or at least I can't hear where he is. I know he's here, though. Hopefully they'll deal with the other player. Or the other player won't know that I'm here. He'll think it was just the robots doing robot-y stuff. Okay, let's get rid of this. And let's take this, because this looks valuable. Okay, but we got to get out of here. What is this? What am I activating? Do I, like, run super fast now? Blah, 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 blah. Am I like supersonic speed? Oh my god. See, it's this character is the one I think I'm most worried about when it comes to this game, because I feel like I like how slow combat feels, like with other players. Like we're all just kind of bumbling around, you know, doing our thing. And I'm worried that it's going to end up with most players just kind of equipping this character and sliding into every room to start a gunfight. Some games would have been better off as a mobile game. They at least have an excuse for being trash. Are you saying this is trash, or are you saying that Resident Evil multiplayer game was trash? Because this isn't trash. Alright, take me out of here. Now knowing the Halo lore thanks to you, Laperlarden and Hidden Xperia, I hate Halo 5 campaign even more, because it destroys the lore even more than Halo 4 Reach. I think Halo 5 was a signal to the public, an unfortunate signal, that Halo campaigns and stories were done for. Halo 5 is close to being my least favorite game of all time. Just behind Sonic, Lost World, Modern Warfare 2023. Wow. Wow, those are strong feelings. I think that might even be stronger than how I felt. Oh, Chief and Arbistor, thank you for the 45 bits, buddy. How would you make a Halo extraction shooter? Like theming, premise, story, etc., etc.? I would absolutely make an extraction shooter that is set in on a planet that is under siege by the Covenant during the Human Covenant War. Probably at the beginning, near the beginning of the Human Covenant War. Like within, I'd say, the first 6 years of the Human Covenant War. We'll say 7, because that's a Halo reference. Because you can have an excuse for this barren kind of post-apocalyptic-y landscape with lots of junk in it. And what I would do is you would not be a Spartan in it. You would be... I don't think you can be a civilian. I think that would be... I think that would be a hard sell for people. Like, hey, it's a Halo game where you play as a guy. I'd probably make it you play as Marines. Marines that are just trying to escape, trying to survive this planet that is kind of being war-torn and slowly worn down. And it would be like, as you're running around, way off in the distance, you can see the explosions and the gunfire. Like, you're existing on the outskirts of battlefields. That's what I would do, at least. I hate this character so much. We're changing.
Truth has violent consequences. Survival requires focus.
All right, I get it. Oh, let me go turn in my contract. Hey, nice. I got a new gun.
Connection to soul complete. Well done, runner. Reminder. Your partnership with CyberAcme Systems entitles you to a permanent backup of your consciousness. But immortality has its price. Everything that you are belongs to SciAc. Until such a time that management is satisfied this debt has been fully paid. Expect deductions from your account at regular intervals as part of our remittance program.
Can you sell me on extraction shooters? This game is trash because it's an extraction shooter. It should have been an arena shooter, just like Halo. Well, here's the problem. Halo isn't an arena shooter. And Marathon wasn't an arena shooter, the original game. So extraction shooters basically are like let me finish up some of this dialogue.
With the factions on Earth and Mars, who'd most benefit from the grey area wet work that runners like you specialize in. Their individual interests will aid you in focusing your exploration of Tau. Please understand that while rival factions may have competing objectives, they're ready to reward runners who prove themselves capable, regardless of any conflicts of interest. Shall we begin?
Alrighty. So extraction shooters, the fun of it is it's, you know, in Battle Royale, you usually, you know, where are we dropping, boys? Extraction shooters, you don't choose where you drop. The idea of the extraction shooter is that you don't have to be the last one standing. You don't have to engage in PvP. Usually what's the most dangerous part of an extraction shooter is it's like the environment around you. You know, Battle Royales, it's PvP mostly. Extraction shooters are everything in the environment is trying to kill you. The wildlife, the other players and stuff. And what you essentially have to do is back at your main menu, there is usually this meta game. You can upgrade this, upgrade that, get some cool stuff to make your runs a little bit better. And the idea is that everything you gather up in an extraction shooter, if you're able to successfully extract with it, you keep it and you carry it to the main menu where you can sell it for money. And then that money you can invest in certain things. Like in Arc Raiders, you can upgrade parts of your own home base, which lets you craft special stuff. I'm not sure what Marathon's kind of like, you know, meta game in the main menu is, but and obviously the threat is that if you get killed, all of that stuff that you're carrying, it gets lost. Oh my god, there's a Halo sale on Steam. It's a sign. Is that true? There's a Halo sale right now? Extraction shooters are also usually on the more tough end of things. Like, if you think of, like, Apex Legends, Fortnite, you think of it being very bouncy, very, like, crazy, like, we're flipping around, we're sliding all over the place. Extraction shooters, usually the fun from them comes from you not being that nimble. Like, this, I think, is the most nimble, the most, like speedy, extraction shooter that I've ever played. But even then, it feels significantly heavier and weightier than other ones. So it's just like this fun of you trying to kind of navigate around this really hostile, oppressive environment. Your character feels very heavy and rooted to the floor. Resources are scarce. You're trying to find everything that you can, and then you're marking on your map how you get out. And it's kind of like, once you finally get out, there's like that, like, I'm safe, and then you're rummaging through all the stuff that you're able to escape with, and you're like, okay, if I put some money, you know, if I sell some of the stuff, or if I break down some of these materials, I can invest them in this, which will let me craft a super shield. And then you can make that super shield with the resources you have. You can equip it, and then start your next run with all of that stuff. You know, you might be running around and you find a really damn good gun. And get that shit out of there. You know, like, immediately go for the extraction point. Like, don't stick around, you know, because if you get killed with it, that's it. It's gone. And the feeling of having, like, really good stuff in your stash in the main menu, knowing that it's safe there. And then maybe a couple runs in, you find another one. Well, now you could use one, because you got two of them. You know, one you could keep in your stash, the other you could run with. So that's it. Like, as you gather up junk, you kind of get attached to it, and you want to keep it. Because anything you find in a run, you can carry into your next run. It's not like a Battle Royale where you start out with nothing. Okay. We'll do the Dire Marsh. Look here. Bungie is letting players have free loadouts for the duration of this this play session. So you can start with a gun each and every time that you load into the match. But see, here's a lot of the junk that I've been accruing. What is this? An enhanced submachine gun? I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm most likely gonna lose this. There's something in the back of my head telling me that this run is not gonna go well. But that's okay. Hazard override card. Use this key card to access the laptop and shut down. That's how you get into the toxic place. Okay. All right, let's get in there. Wait. No consumables. Oh. I forgot to equip yeah, I don't that would have been bad. Okay. I'm giving myself a shield recharge. Do I not have health stuff? Wait. No, we're fine. Sorry. I'm just getting tired. That's Gear Fear talking. Yeah, is that what Gear Fear? Yeah, something's telling me that this isn't gonna go well. What do you think will happen to Joyus and Fernando in Halo 7? To be honest, I'm not even sure, just because, like, the creative team at Halo Studios is so different now. Like, it's different people, not the same people that worked on Halo Infinite, so they'll probably have different ties to the characters that were written, or different goals. Like, I know under Paul Crocker, the previous writer at 343 Industries that wrote Halo Infinite story, the intention was supposed to be that Joyus's name was going to be Cortana, and that she would essentially become Chief's new companion. Like, reconnecting, you know, restarting that friendship. But now, like, who knows what's going to come next. Extraction shooters, in my opinion, are a semi-horror game because they strike fear so many of us have. The fear of failure and losing everything. Yeah, it's definitely very tense. Do you have to play this game to log into Twitter now? Do they make you play this game to log into Twitter? Is that what's going on? Alright, here we go. You can see the weather is slightly different on this run. It's a little bit harder to hear because of the rain pattering, but I'd imagine that's probably like a good thing because that means I can honestly sneak around a little bit more. I can definitely hear weird stuff like robot stuff. What's out there? No, nothing of interest in here? Okay. No, that's not an enemy. Nice in air ducts. I like that the vent said vent on it. Oh, do you hear the gunfire? Ooh. Oh, that's a robot. Okay, I thought that was a player maybe. What is this? Adds buffer against hostile data corruption. I don't know what that means, but I'll take it. Would you consider giving Space Marine 2 a whirl? Oh, yes. Oh, yes, absolutely. I finally got a PC that's strong enough to be able to crank that baby up to max settings. All I need to do is get it. Is it on sale? Space Marine 2? Yeah, I'm gonna throw out the robot. It's like a fully automatic submachine gun. They popped my shields. Yeah, very, very gunfight heavy game. Like Arc Raiders, I can go some Arc Raiders matches without ever firing a weapon. Oh boy. Aye. Defeat hostiles with a weapon. Do those not count as hostiles? Does it mean like other players? Space Marine 2 is on sale? Okay, good to know. Bro sucks at game, bro. Hello, Irish Empire. And yes, it's true. Could you imagine LNG releasing a 30-minute lore and design video for every NPC in this game? Dude, don't think I won't. It's actually not a bad idea. Would you guys be interested in that? What is this? Easily molded filament able... Traxxas upgrades and barters. Gotcha, okay. I'll take it with. Let's also pop one of these. Alright.
20 minutes remain.
Oh wow, Chief Finarbister. Thank you for the 50 bits, my friend. The sound design is definitely one of these game's strongest suits. It's honestly magnificent. Yeah, the sound design is very good. It's not very... Like, something that Bungie is really good at is they never really focus on realism. It feels a lot more like filmic, if that makes sense. Like, their sounds are less about what, you know, you'd expect real life to sound like and more about, like, what would sound very striking in the action. And Halo was pretty much the same way. Like, this feels really distinct from, you know, the only other source of comparison right now is Arc Raiders. And Arc Raiders feels like it definitely was trying to go for realism. It's also been just so long since we've had, like, a Bungie shooter. Shit. Shit. Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy. Hang on. I'm out. I'm out of ammo. This is not good. And I'm making so much noise. Somebody's gonna hear and they're gonna come. And they're gonna just clean me up. Wait. Here, let's throw out a little guy. Oh, thank God, my little guy got him. Okay. Biohazard container, no thank you. Hey! We got some ammo! Okay, there's some decent stuff here, I think. The Overrun assault rifle. Oh, I liked this thing. Yeah, we're keeping this. I remember this.
The anomalous rift is coalesced into a physical summit.
Wait, anomalous rift. What is that? Here, we're not going to extract yet. I know somewhat what dynamic lighting is, and I saw it when I was playing Halo 3 ODST Firefight. I look at Halo Infinite's dynamic lighting, and the lighting seems to bug out, especially when it comes to visor reflections, because sometimes the visors may seem washed out under certain roofs. Okay, so the thing is, Halo 3 ODST does not actually have... Well, dynamic lighting is also... It can mean a bunch of different things. There can be dynamic light sources, like a light source that, you know, actually illuminates the environment, casts shadows and stuff like that. Then there could be dynamic lighting, like, you know, for like a time of day system or something. The older Halo games, they used what's called baked lighting, or essentially shadows in an environment. The lighting and all of that stuff is sort of turned into a texture. And it is part of the world. Halo Infinite, though, does have dynamic lighting. You know, shadows are a little bit more, oh boy. Where is this sample? I don't see the sample. But the thing about dynamic lighting is, since it's not, like, already a done deal, you know, it's not just, like, a texture, like, part of the environment, like, all of that's good and taken care of. It's being done in real time, which means it's a little bit more, it, you know, costs some frames. So usually dynamic lighting needs to make some sacrifices, and I feel like Halo Infinite's lighting engine, you can see a lot of sacrifices and cutbacks were made, like, a lot. It's definitely a step up from Halo 5, which also made some sacrifices to get, you know, itself running at like a high resolution in 60 frames per second. But I don't think that it was quite up to snuff to be, you know, like visually comparable to other games on the market. What's that? Let's take a look at that. Ah! If you and your wife love watching Jersey Shore, you may love its new best thing, Canada Shore. Crap. Shit. Oh no, he's gonna suck me up. I'm gonna give up before I let him suck me up. Dynamic lighting down, baked lighting good. Well, baked lighting has its own list of setbacks. Like, in Halo 3, you'll notice, like, there will be, like, a pillar that is casting a shadow, and if you were to throw, like, a firebomb or something onto that shadow, like, that shadow's not going anywhere. It's staying, you know? They'll, like, dim it a little bit, but a new shadow won't be cast on the other side of the pillar as a result of the light coming off of the fire. So there's definitely limitations. It's like, as long as you don't look too hard, baked lighting looks really realistic. But the second you start kind of, like, poking and prodding a little bit, like, the illusion falls apart a little bit. Doom the Dark Ages ray tracing looked great and it was performant. It's just that not every studio is id. Yeah, and that's also the thing, is like, the tech is only as good as it is maintained, if that makes sense. Like, if you're not going to be investing a lot in R&D, if you're not going to be investing in, you know, your engineers and, like, really kind of placing a lot of value on your tech, then you're not going to get a lot out of, well, the tech. And I feel like, at least during the Halo years, Bungie invested a lot in their technology, and they were pretty good at, you know, keeping their Halo engine up to date, kind of doing, you know, impressive things. Like, maybe not as well as some other games in the industry, but, like, it suited the kind of games that Bungie were making. Going into Destiny, though, it feels like Bungie started to struggle quite a lot with making sure that their tech was up to date with what they needed. And even 343 Industries, they, you know, clearly struggled a lot with maintaining their tech, documenting its stuff, investing in engineers, investing in R&D. You know, and by the time of Halo Infinite, a lot of chickens came home to roost. Any Halo weapons in Marathon? No. No weapons in Marathon from the Halo series, unfortunately. Dynamic character shadows and baked shadows also clash a lot, too. Yes. You can sometimes, yeah, you in Halo 3, you really notice it, that some shadows do not look like other shadows and are not rendered like other shadows. Alrighty, fellas. I am starting to get tired. Been streaming for a few hours now. So what I am going to do is I am going to hop off for now. I appreciate you guys joining me, though. Oh, you know what? Let me show you something. Hopefully I can open Premiere. Do you think I can open Premiere right now? Okay. Let me show you guys. So while you guys were gone, I worked a little bit. Oops. Hang on. Really, it's not gonna... Okay. Okay, let's see if it's gonna let me in. Okay, it let me in. We're good. We're golden. Look at this, guys. This is what I've currently cooked up a little bit. I'm not 100% happy with the text, like that yellow. I've got to change that yellow, you know, but here's what I've got so far for our I think I grab all of these, right? And then no. Yes. What do you think of this mock-up main menu so far? It's still early. It's still you know, my party, I got to clean that up a little bit. Got to add more button prompts at the bottom of the screen. Like, I've got the options done. I was using the PlayStation buttons just for fun. Not happy with that gold at all. I've got to change that. But what do you think of this? As a kind of, this is basically like, I was not very happy with the main menu for the Halo remake. So I was like, I should try taking a crack at like a mock-up. You know, so we worked a lot on this on the previous stream. And then off stream I did a little bit more. What do you guys think of this? Is this giving Halo 1? You should add a very quiet voice sample of your dog howling in the background. Would complement the Gregorian monk chant very well. Well, see, here's the problem. You guys have never heard my dog howl. My dog is a fucking Shih Tzu, okay? So it is a tiny little guy. You know the Ewoks from Star Wars? They look a lot like Shih Tzus. And my guy also, he is not much of a howler, but there's a specific kind of squeaky toy we have that for some reason triggers that wolf instinct in him. And because he's not used to howling, it just kind of comes out as like, Arr! He just like makes that noise basically. Arr! Yeah, so I think that it would completely ruin the vibe if it's just like the and then like in the background mixed in. Slap the Marathon logo in somewhere. It's in there, don't worry. The Marathon logo is in there. Yeah, what do you guys think? Does he rapidly bark at least? Yes, he yips. He bewoos. He scream barks. Especially when he wants treats. Okay, hang on. So what I was thinking with the glow, with this like golden glow, is that it could be sort of like it's just not coming. It's not working, the golden glow. Let me show you what I was thinking of. So if I come over to, this is something that I made a while ago. You guys probably even saw it in the evolution of the pistol video that I did recently. I had gold for the title of this, and you know the rest, it's very stylized like, you know, Halo 1's main menu and stuff like that. And so I was trying to think of how maybe like the thing that you've got selected, it's gold, but it's not It's not coming out the way that I hoped. I don't know, maybe? It's just, it's not giving, like, you're hovering over this, and it's going to be the thing you select, you know? For some reason, it looks like a title. You know, it looks like the title of this section. Like, it should be up here. Oh my god, this slaps. I appreciate that you think that. Pull off a Wings of Redemption and stream like 5 separate times within a day because he didn't get enough donations. Oh, Wings of Redemption. That's crazy that he's still kicking. You know, that he's still doing stuff. Did you check out the Dead Space menus I posted in Discord? I did. Yeah, so if any of you guys got suggestions on what I can do with this. Because what my idea is that when you select a thing, it gets big. You know, and it's like a different color. Like you're selecting campaign. Like if you were to go down to firefight, that would get big and turn gold. And campaign would shrink and return to like a white gray. But I just don't think that it's working. I love Wings. He's great. Yeah, sure. What I could do is I could do it now. Like, I was thinking, okay, we could do the Halo 3 thing where whatever you're selecting, you know, has like a border. But I feel like if I get too close to like boxes and then a gold/brown, like it looks too much like Halo 3. And I'm struggling to think of how I could make this. Make it only yellow when you click on it for like less than a second. I think the font just isn't right. Let me see what the font is. It's Handel Gothic. The font is Handel Gothic, which, you know what? Let me see what, the font was for Halo CE. For Halo CE's menu, because you might be onto something then. Because I think Handel Gothic is the Halo 3 font, so maybe that's some of why it's looking off. You know what? No. Well, I guess what is this? Have I ever looked up this font before? I must have. Let me look up Halo CE UI really quick. I think you are correct. Hang on. I think that you might be a gentleman and a scholar. Okay, so it's... Yeah, it's this layer. Oh, come on. Just let me customize it. Okay, Handel Gothic Light. No, it's... Conduit. I think. Hang on. Yeah, I think you're right. I was just using the wrong font. Okay, that's looking more Halo CE. Halo CE. Yeah, that was totally it. That's you know what? Thank you. I'm glad I talked to you guys about this. Because it was driving me crazy. I was like, it's not giving Halo CE, and I don't know why. It's because I was using the wrong font. Actually, wait. No, this is Halo CE's font. Cause the E. Okay, oof. Alright, I'm starting to get a migraine. Ah, what's going on? Where's Premiere? Premiere just shifted over to a different menu. Or to a different screen. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Yes, Halo CE. That's Handel Gothic. Yeah, Handel Gothic is Halo CE. Sorry, what? This is Halo 3's font. Yeah, I was using the wrong font. That's why it wasn't coming together. That's why it looked odd to me. Because it wasn't even the correct font. Thank you, guys. Thank you. I thought you had the font right in the other stream. I probably did, to be honest. We are LNG's tech support after all. Yeah, basically what I did was I woke up today and I was like, I'm tearing it all down and I'm starting over. In regards to the font, the setup of everything. And what probably happened was I picked the wrong Halo font. Do I have Handel Gothic, like, thin? Ew. No. We don't want that. I must have, like, a thin variant of Handel Gothic. If not, I have to look for it online. Yeah, that's a lot more Halo-y. Okay. Thank you, guys. Thank you. You helped a lot. But I am going to bid you guys adieu. I'm going to bid you guys adieu. This was a lot of fun, streaming with all of you. Marathon's cool. I don't know, though, if it's cool enough that I would get super obsessed with it. Just because it's so, like, player versus player focused. Like, it feels like it would be a very stressful game to play if I just wanted to chill out. Whereas Arc Raiders, I feel like I have an easier time chilling out, and probably even Tarkov to an extent. Who knows, though? You know, it probably could just be like the game's so new, I'm probably gonna, you know, go to bed tonight thinking about Marathon, and then I'll want to play it, and it'll probably get its way into my brain. So, you know, who knows? Things will probably be just fine. But those are some of my early impressions. I'm really impressed with Marathon. I'm really impressed. That was fun. That was a lot of fun. Game is garbage. Well, we got Dat MF Animal, who was not happy with Marathon. He's very displeased. I thought it was okay. Yeah, so I shall see you guys later.